I've already gotten started, logged in for about 10 minutes or so. I don't usually stream this late, but I don't think there's going to be any good episodes to watch tonight. So I'm here. Current EXP 30%. I have 70% to go until level 66. I do not think I will reach 66 in this session, but I'm gonna do as much as I can and see how far I can get. Right now it looks like I have a good amount of gold, which means I can level up a skill, and while I'm doing dailies, do some good old PvP. So right now I'm 88 out of 100. I wonder if the skills upgrade stops at 100. It's going to be interesting to find out. So I don't have enough, I don't think, to level up again. Nope. So I have to wait. So now I am 2 upgrades away from being maxed out on my second skill. 64 and then 65, and then I'll have 2 skills that are maxed out. One's an AoE, and the one that I'm maxing out now is a single target. Bull Demon Blaze. I don't see anybody to team up with. I was teamed up with someone earlier, but so let me see. So yeah, it says I have 1 member, but so I'm in a team, but the guy that I was with, I don't know. See, that one of the things that I've been wondering about is if people drop out of teams automatically when you change scenes, or because me, whenever I join a team, I never manually leave, so it must be happening automatically, I guess. So right now I have the mobs turned off. I think I'm going to turn them on because either way it's going to be a little bit of lag, so it doesn't really matter, and it looks better to see the monsters anyway. Even though it's the same ones almost every day, but hey, there's a guildmate. Speaking of teammates, and it happened to be a guildie. Let me see. Maybe he'll team up with me. Players. Oh, he's gone. Nope, he's not here now. He was here, then he's gone. Oh, I gotta go to the next daily, 14 out of 20. And I have it set up to where if somebody's watching, and I think if you want to hold a conversation and you have a mic, I think you can say stuff, and I should be able to hear any viewers, I think. I haven't been able, I haven't done that many streams on Google Hangouts, but so far I have not heard any. There's probably 1 or 2 people that have been watching, but most of them don't say anything, so maybe most people just like to watch. So I'm going to team up here. There we go. A warm welcome. Oh, by the way, today was a special day for me. They had a Google Hangout from NASA. Colonel something something had a Google Hangout today, and he was he was being hosted by Veterans United, uh, and they were doing an interview on him. And I think he was at NASA, either in I think the only two. Well, I don't know which location, but he was in. It looked like he was inside the NASA building doing the. He was on his computer, and the lady host is in a different location doing her interview, and she had about 15 or 20 kids with her to ask the astronaut questions, and that was pretty interesting. I know it must have been very exciting for the kids to have a live conversation with an astronaut. I was pretty excited just to see one for an interview too. Usually astronauts don't like publicity that much, so it's an honor to be able to uh, be on Google Hangouts. The only place that I ever, you know, gone face to face with an astronaut in real life, not really face to face, but at least with a computer, I live in a state where they have a NASA, but my father never took me over there to NASA to see it, and I've always wanted to go to NASA and go on a tour and see all the stuff they have over there. But you can hear where I live, and the NASA is far away from here, and you can still hear the space shuttle when it breaks the sound barrier when it's going up into orbit. Even though we live so far away, you can still hear it. And we're literally hundreds of miles away from NASA. Well, this quest is finished. Let's see if I'm still in a team, because I think as soon as they leave the area, so I have my name. These are the teams. So yeah, the guy's still in my. So that's neat. So when you go to the Teams tab and you hover your mouse over your name, you can see the people that are in your team if they're still in your team. So right now I'm looking, and it's a guy named DIKK, Dick, and he's level 68, and he's a monkey class. So that's pretty neat how they have these hoverovers in the built into the interface for the team. So that's pretty neat, and it even tells you the average level of your team. Our average is level 66. So now I'm gonna go to the other team tab, see what that's about. So so the other tab shows their I guess shows the characters themselves, like what they're wearing. Now, for the monkey class, it's kind of neat because they have these, I don't know what they are, but they look like antennas, either coming that are like hair antennas that come out of their head, or Is it just a armor ornament? Now these are the kind of things that interest me about uh, armor or fictional armor or medieval armor in real life that they used in the past years, because every piece of armor has a history in it, in the way they have it, how it's shaped, and what kind of ornaments they put on it. Another quest done. So yeah, there's my teammate. Wow, my goal went up pretty quick. Looks like I might have enough to upgrade it again. That would be really nice. So it seems like the more you upgrade, the maybe the faster you start your leveling up. So I need a little bit more, but then I won't have anything for potions if I need if I need it. So I'm thinking about leveling up my other AoE. Maybe not. I think I'm just gonna wait until I have more coin and just level up bring it up to 65. It's tempting though to level up another skill, but I think it's more important to try to get one. If you have one maxed out, try to max another one out, and then go back and try. And then when you have another one maxed out, max out another one, and so on. That seems to be the best pattern for doing skills. Although when I first started, I was trying to level them all up evenly. But then, as the skills got more expensive, I had to choose one and just concentrate on that. So it looks like someone's talking in world chat. What's the matter? Couldn't get the job done? Oh, so that must be a people trying to PvP him. People raging in world chat. Uh, so I don't. It's gonna be a while before I have a decent amount of gold to level up again. So I'm thinking about doing PvP. Yep. I'm gonna see how many more, and maybe I have enough to get an upgrade. Oh yeah, I do. Look at that. Time to upgrade. But I can't. So I think like for one day, you can't get two of the same thing. Like today, I already got 30 HP, and it's grayed out. Even though I have enough points, it's grayed out, which means I can only get it once per day. So I got to get the other one. I don't have a choice, which is attack. And oh wait a minute. Now it's showing that I can get another one if I want it, but I don't have enough points. So I'm gonna try to go. Well, I'm gonna try this high level guy again because I got 4 tries, and I get to collect a Dharma reward, and I need to use it because I hope. Well, I'm not sure. I lost. Let me see. So let me see. Yeah, so I was okay by using it. I should have checked to see if I already had the buff on and how many minutes I had, because I don't know exactly how it goes or how much I can stack. So yeah, that guy. So I'm gonna go for the next highest one to test the water, so to say. So it's this guy. Let's see if I can try and win. I'm still, I don't know, I'm close. This is gonna be a close one. Oh no, I almost had him though. Yeah, I almost had him. And all of these guys have more higher battle rating to me. Let's see. The next highest one is this guy. I don't know if, I think monkeys are pretty strong. Yep, he beat me pretty good. Oh, I almost had him though. So I have one more, I think. Yeah, one more. So I'm gonna go for the next one, the next highest one, and see how I do. Test the waters. And it looks like I'm gonna lose. Yep. It was real close though. So I'm getting a little better. And I got 31 points now. Now I have to wait 38 minutes till I can challenge someone again in PvP. And it looks like I stopped, so I'm starting manually. Almost done with this quest. And it's almost time for my show to start on TV. But even if they have an episode that I haven't seen, I'm probably just gonna stream the same amount of time I usually do, and I'm not gonna cut it short. So I'll be doing this and I'll be watching TV at the same time. But last night they had a pretty good episode of the Tomorrow People. It's almost the last episode of the season. The one last night was very good. And yeah, so we're okay. Nobody is in here. No one to team up with. And I'm gonna wait until I get a little bit more gold, and then I'm gonna level up my skill again. I want to always try to have around 200k more that I need. 200k for potions. I think I'm gonna check my inventory and see if I need to empty my inventory a little bit. Wow, it's filled up pretty good. So the only thing you can really do with equipment that is not an upgrade is sell it, uh, and not sell to other players. Oh, what do I have here? Oh, I have a level 70 helm waiting on me for when I hit 70. but I wonder if I'm gonna get a better one between now and then. What's this? And I got another I got another amulet, but I don't really need it, so I'm gonna sell it. I think the only ones who can really sell are VIPs and people that use the cash shop. So I need a belt, a relic, and an amulet L from a team dungeon. And in this MMO, you can only wear one ring, I believe. Yep, one ring that I can see. So that means I can sell the ring. In some MMOs, they have it to where you can wear two. So that's something I was checking before I sell this. I missed the gem event. The gem event, it helps a little bit with the armor. I want to try to do it to where I can get the event every day, but that's not always the case. And it's almost time for the TV show. Usually I do not stream this late, but and I see my teammate. Oh, looks like I have enough gold. What was that? Okay. 64. There we go. Yeah. We're one away. But I need another 600k. So it's probably going to be a while. I'm not attacking anything. There we go. And I would also like to say I am currently looking for a job. Oh, I just completed a Dharma quest. Yeah, big money bags. So now I gotta kill spiders. Oh, that was the last daily, solo daily. 20 out of 20. Now I gotta do 20 of guild quests. I'm doing number 1 out of 20. Defeat 30 Night Prowler spiders. So maybe you're a wealthy person that maybe you became successful by streaming, and maybe you don't want to stream anymore. Maybe you want to hire somebody to do it for you, but you're still making very good money. If you're looking to hire somebody that does streams, then I would definitely be looking for that kind of job. And my dream job, that's been for the past since I think right around 1997 or 98, I I had a dream, and I still have the same desire and dream to break into the gaming industry. All these years I've been gaming, and I would like the opportunity to give something back and make money at the same time. So I mean, that would be one of the most desirable things, dreams that I can think of right now that I would love to do. I could imagine myself working for maybe Bethesda or somebody, or Twitch or something like that. Uh, working for a gaming company. It don't really matter which one it is, but that would be amazing. And I'm never going to give up on chasing my dreams, because once you stop chasing your dreams, it's just like you stop living. So if you want a bit of advice, maybe you're a young person, you have a job and you don't like it, uh, you know, you can never stop dreaming. You will always have that one thing that nobody can take away from you. You may not have your dream job yet, but you can always dream. And there we go. Found the spiders. And yeah, we're still doing the first one. Now, in this area here, it was yesterday or the day before, and I was going to my next guild daily quest, and I ran into a rare mob. It was the title was a rare lingering spirit, and this thing was pretty big. It looked a little bit like a oversized samurai, a little bit like my character, but it looked like he had a big cape on. Like mostly the only thing that you can see him wearing was a big cape, and he had a huge sword. Like what was the name of that? I think like the one from Final Fantasy. It was a little bit like that. Not exactly, but it looked somewhat like that. And I need to go to the other ones. Come on. There we go. Daily Quest 2. Defeat Broodmother Spider, level 58. That should be a piece of cake. But I gotta kill 50. Oh, wait a minute. That's, yeah, level 58. Yeah. Yeah, that should be easy. And the God Emperor is speaking. So I think it's a little weird, the way that they have the God Emperors. But I'm thinking this is the guy named Hayu, or male or female gamer. and they're talking in world chat. Somebody must be raging about something. More than likely, it's PvP. Let's see. Oh no, I'm missing my show. I gotta turn it on. Yep. Oh boy. I missed the first 4 minutes. This is gonna be I think all of these are gonna be the end of the season episodes. I think I have to turn the volume down, though, which kind of sucks. But I only have to do it for 25 minutes. Yeah, this is, which one is this? Let me see. The originals. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I'm not sure which one I like better, the original Vampire Diaries or the originals. They're both about the same to me. There's some parts of it I don't like, but there are some parts that I find very interesting, like the lore and the history. Them when they tell their stories of what happened to them in the past, that like from the Vampire Diaries, it's pretty interesting. I'm gonna see if I can hear the. Well, I can't check to see if I can hear the music of the game. Well, I don't think anybody's watching, or maybe they're watching and they ain't saying anything, which is okay. I'm totally, yeah, there's one person watching. Uh, yeah, this MMO is pretty good. It reminds me of J Dynasty and something called Magic World Online. Yep. Oh, we're in the same area. So I'm going to be streaming for about 30 more minutes. I'm currently at 40% EXP. I have 60% to go. That's quite a long way. The levels are taking longer to go by, which is not bad because there are some good video games out there, and the EXP goes too fast all the way up to the last levels, and you end up finishing the game in about a month or a week, and then you reach the end of the main story, and then you don't want to play anymore. I had that happen to me when I played Guild Wars 2. It had a very good storyline, though. I was a little disappointed that it only took me about 3 months to uh, get to the end of the storyline, though. That was a little disappointing. I figured it would last about 6 months, but that didn't happen. The PvP was pretty interesting. They had the sieges and all that. That was a little interesting. But this MMO is interesting in its own way because it has a lot of things that you can keep upgrading. You're not just leveling up and getting new armor like some MMOs. You're you're doing dungeons, team dungeons, solo dungeons. You're upgrading a lot of different things for your armor, gems and blesses and enchanting. And then you got your skills that you gotta upgrade. I mean, a lot of MMOs do that, but this game has a lot of different things you can do in its own little unique way, which is what I find interesting. And they give you an in-game bot, and they say, here, you can play the game manually, or you can do it AFK. We don't care. You have an option. You have two options. That's one thing that I like about some MMOs, is that they give more than one option, because there are a lot of good MMOs out now. Like I like the way that Terra looks, but the combat looks interesting, but you only have one choice, and you have to do everything manually. If it gave me the option to have an in-game bot, if they gave me more than one option, I would probably be playing that just to go through the storyline. But I don't, because I've been playing video games for so long. It gets a little boring just to be doing a lot more button mashing than I did 20 years ago when I started gaming. So now I gotta move to another area, and here we go. I had the same problem with one of the DC Comics MMOs. I can't remember which one it is, because they have like I don't know, I think about 4 different Marvel MMOs out, but I'm trying to think of the exact name. I think it was like DC Universe Online or something like that. The game was the graphics were, in my opinion, very nice. The gameplay was very nice. I liked the storyline. I was very interested in the way that you can do PvP. But the one thing that killed it for me, and they had good armor too. I liked the way that they had the armor in that MMO. But the thing that killed it for me was the gameplay was way too fast. It was way too fast, as in, it's as if they expected you to do maybe 6 different actions within 4 seconds, which leaves you with a second of not having any leeway. So it was the only way I can describe it, though, is it was just the when you're doing the skills and dodging, it's just way too fast. It was, in my opinion, for me. But there's probably a lot of people, a lot of young gamers that love that. They love the challenge. I used to love it too when I was younger, but when you get older, start to get carpal tunnel and all that, you can't really do that anymore. And it's not because of the carpal tunnel, but it's just that it gets boring after a while to just try to do so much. Like in Terra, you gotta dodge 100 times, and it takes you 10 minutes to kill one mob. and you gotta do all these different actions, and it just seems a little bit like overkill. I mean, at most it should be like for me, the thing that keeps me interested is at the most it shouldn't take more than 5 seconds to kill a mob. So for me, if I'm taking a long time, if it's a boss, yeah, that's okay. If it's an elite, yeah, that's fine. But if it's just a regular trash mob, and it takes you, and it's one mob, and it takes you 10 minutes to kill it, and you got to do 100 different dodges and 100 different things of this and that in the 10 minutes just to kill one trash mob, that's a little bit too weird for my taste. But that's just my opinion. But everybody has their own thing that they like to do, and I respect that. I always desire for gamers to be different and be who they are. That's the one thing I love about gamers. Everybody loves doing their own little thing, or they have their own little thing that they like about MMOs and games in general. So I have about 15 more minutes on the stream. But if there was one more thing I could ask for, I wished I had more time to try all these different new games that are coming out. I think that in this age, there's a lot more games coming out per month because the population of the world's getting bigger. There's more companies out there. Games are a lot easier to make than they were a long time ago. But there are so many new interesting games that I see that keep coming out, and every time that I see one, when I'm checking Google Plus and I'm looking, and I see these gamers posting these new games coming out, and I'm like, wow, I wished I had about 1,000 hours to try out that game or something like that. But it's really amazing the amount of games that are just coming out. The amount of games, because you got all these games from console games and single player, multiplayer, and online. It's just amazing. Daily Guild Quest number 8 out of 20. The one thing that I've noticed over the past day or so is, and I think I've mentioned this before, but I want to reiterate because I'm getting to the end of the stream though. If you play this MMO, you'll begin to notice that you're going to start killing mobs a lot faster. And the gold it pours in at a nice steady rate, not too fast and not too slow. That's another thing I like about this MMO right now. The balance of the game is pretty good. I like at the rate that the gold comes in as compared to all the tasks that you do. Because right now I have a pretty good amount saved up, but I still have a little bit more to go, which is kind of nice. It makes me feel like I'm gonna look forward to that next skill and I'm gonna be excited when I get it. And the rate that I'm defeating these mobs right now is pretty nice. And I'm about to go to the next quest. Yep. And it looks like I have to go to a different area. And I think I'm going to see if I can team up. And I think I do not have enough time in this stream to... I think I'm going to try to add somebody to the team. Let's see if I can team up. See if I can speed it up a little bit. Nope. So I have 10 minutes. And today is nice because, oh, they got FIFA in 10 minutes. I'm gonna miss it, but I don't think our guild is doing any of that. It just seems to be 2 guilds. Maybe I can check and see. Yep, there it goes. Wow, all these territories are... That's a little sad. All the territories are for the guild saints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the one guild is going to take the whole continent. Well, if that's the way they want to do it, I guess that's what's going to happen. I wonder how the other gamers feel about that. I have 7 minutes, and I'm not going to be able to make... Ooh, I got some more. I got 41. I don't have enough to get another upgrade, but that's okay. I got a lot of upgrades today. I'll have to wait until midnight, until the reset, and then I can get some more upgrades. I'm thinking about staying to finish my, staying a little longer, to 7 minutes, and then doing the 2 matches, because the matches go quick. So I'll be going a few minutes over my regular time, my regular scheduled time, which isn't that bad. Only by, yeah, it should only take 2 minutes to do 2 matches, or even less than that. So that's no big deal. But I don't think I'm gonna finish the guild quests that they give. Most of the time, I do not have time to finish the guild quests. I usually always finish all the solo daily quests, but then when I get to the guild dailies, I run out of time, because usually the next time that I log back in is after the reset, and it gets reset back to 20 again. But so far, I usually end up getting most of the time up to 15 before I run out of time. I see a guild member. And he's the guild member saying help. Although I don't. That guy's probably a lot. Let me see what level he is. I don't see his name. Oh, there it is. He's level 65 and he's in Fire Mountain. So he probably got PK'd or he found a rare mob. Or maybe a boss was up and it got him. So it looks like I may hit 45%, and that'll be it before I end this session, which isn't too bad. Night Prowler Spiders. Yeah, so it's just the same mobs in the next daily. I have 3 minutes on cooldown, which is going to be right almost at the time that I wanted to end the stream, but 2 extra minutes is no big deal. It looks like I haven't. Let me see if I have enough to upgrade my skill. Oh, I already maxed it. Look at that. I maxed it and I didn't even notice it. So I have 2 skills maxed. And now I can go to the next one. Let's see if I can upgrade it again. And I can, but I'll be out of gold. And I want to have at least 200k extra. So I'm probably just going to do that one more upgrade, and that's it for this session. And then my next upgrade will be in the next session. But yeah, the guild, the skills are looking very good right now. I got 2 maxed. That is great. Check the cooldown. I have 2 minutes. And I finished another daily. I'm gonna try and finish another one while I'm doing PvP. Check the coolant. Oh, I can join that. Defeat gives I wonder if I can do that. Well, let me hit it and see if I can join. I'm 60. So maybe I can do a level 60 map or level 50. So I closed it out. I haven't done a thief war yet. That would be interesting to do, but I want to do these last two. If I can go back into the thief war, then I'll do it for about 5 minutes, so everybody can see what it's about. And it looks like I might be able to beat this guy. Oh, I beat him. I finally beat someone. That's cool. So now I'm gonna see if I can defeat this guy. Wow, he hits hard. Nope, no dice. So that's it. I almost have enough to get an upgrade. Oh well. So I'm gonna see if I can go into this thief war. Just to see if I can. Oh, the guild leader must enter a thief war map first. So it looks like we're not doing any. Okay, well, we're not doing it. Sorry, guys. I don't know if our guild will ever do one, but it will be interesting to try one. But not this time, guys. And that's going to be the end of this session. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next one. And I will see you guys later.